Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is your girl Nelly Nell coming at you all with another video. Welcome, welcome, welcome back to my channel. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Why is it so important? Why is it so important for us to keep a clear mind? And I was literally just sitting there thinking about this last night, just sitting on my porch. For those of you who are new, y'all, I love to sit on my porch. And for those of you who already know, who already rock with me, my porch is that's my place. That's another one of my places where I just love to be free and talk to the Lord and laugh or whatever. So as I am sitting there, I realized, I understand now why it is so important for us to keep a clear mind. We can't have all these problems bottled all up in our brain. We can't keep worrying about these things in life that's not important. Why? Why, Nelly Nell? Because do y'all realize that from the time you open up your eyeballs, you are making a decision. Like all day long until the time that you decide to lay down and go to sleep, we are making decisions all day long. And we wonder why we have bad days. We wonder why we mess our life up when we don't think with a clear mind. Go with me for a minute. We wake up in the morning. The first decision that some of us make, are we going to hit the snooze button? Are we getting up out the bed? Are we going to work today? We make a decision. Are we going in the bathroom to wash our face and do our morning hygiene or whatever time you get up? Then we decide what we're going to put on if we already ain't decided the night before. And then we decide about breakfast. We got to decide about lunch. We got to decide about dinner. We got to decide, are we going to be at work on time or are we going to be late? All day long. Even when we get to work, we got to make a decision. Are we going to do our job or are we going to slack off today? Am I going straight home when I get off work or do I need to go? All day long, we are making decisions. All freaking day long, our mind is already racing about the day. What are we going to do? What are we going to get done in this day? Am I going to make a video? Am I not going to make a video? Am I going to the grocery store today? Imagine if your mind is already not at peace. Imagine if you are still worrying about things from last week. Imagine if you have not laid down and got the proper amount of rest that you need. Just imagine. And then on top of that, all day long, we got to make decisions. People, it is so important that we take time out for ourselves to make sure that our mental is right. Your mental is so important. Don't keep putting other people above your own mental. Never, ever, ever put your job above your mental. Y'all, we think we need this. We need this until God says you don't need it no more. But we need our brain. We need our own thoughts. That's why it is so important to sit on your porch. It is so important to sit in your car or just have a room, have a safe place where you could go and just breathe, just to gather your thoughts, just to get a action plan for the next day. And that's why some of us make so many bad decisions, because we don't sit down, we don't take time to think things through. And you know how you have those people that's doing one thing, and then before they could even finish this thing, then it jumped over here and started doing something else. Never completed or got this thing finished. And here we are over here slamming something else. Y'all, we have got to do better, or else we are going to end up having some mental breakdowns. And they are real. They are real. Have you ever had those days where you just don't want to talk to nobody? You don't want to hear your phone ring. You don't even want to open your blinds. I mean, all day long. Even the decision to open your blinds or not. Whether you want to call somebody. Whether you want to plant a flower. All day, every day. When we going on vacation. That's why, y'all, it is so important to make sure that you are getting in those mental breaks. Me personally, now, I don't really condone calling out of work a lot. But sometimes you need those days where you just don't go to work. You just don't come out the room. That day where you don't comb your hair. That day where you don't put no makeup on. That day where you just don't even come up out of your pajamas or your nightgown. You just do nothing. I mean, don't wash clothes, don't cook. You need those days in your life. Now, you don't need to have those days and have a whole lot of them now. But you need those days where you just say no. You need those days where you just say no. I'm not cooking. I'm not doing nothing. I'm not going in the garden. Even you men. It ain't just the women. You men. Oh my God, men. You really need a day where you don't do nothing, because if you have a real hard-working man, he is always going to be on the go. He's always going to be looking for something to do, always trying to find something for his hands to do. Even men need those mental break days where they ain't got to hear their woman mouth. They ain't got to hear their children mouth. And that's not to say nothing in a bad, negative way, but everybody needs some peace in their life at some point in time. You just can't keep having all this stuff coming at your brain and coming at your thoughts and coming at your mind all the time. You men, y'all, if you like to go fishing, y'all need to get away and go fishing. And I mean really go fishing for fish, trout, herring, speckle, whatever. Yeah, the real fish. Y'all need them days where you really just sit on your porch, smoke your cigar, drink your beer. Ladies, sometimes when you see your man in a headspace where he frustrated, because remember, we women can get away with expressing our feelings. That might help us to feel better. But the men, on the other hand, they may not have it. So when you see a day that your man is kind of frustrated, leave him alone. Let him come to you. Leave him alone. If he just want to watch the game, if he just want to play the game, leave him alone. If he just want to watch boxing, wrestling, or if he just want to go in the garden, if he just want to go in the shed and shoot a couple games of pool, or if he just want to ride down the road to his buddy's house, if that's what they really do, leave him alone. Let them go, because men and women have a tendency to unwind in different ways. Like we unwind by going to get our hair and nails done, or going to our girlfriend's house, or just sitting around drinking a little wine or whatever. Men and women have different ways that we unwind. So ladies, when you see the heat, hey, because that man is making decisions all day too. That man might even be making a decision, do I even want to go home to this nagging wife? And vice versa for the woman. Do I even want to go home with this hateful tail man? So, people, make sure that you are taking care of your mental. Make sure that you are taking those breaks. Even if you can't go on vacation, ride to the lake in your town, wherever you live at. Just go to the park. Just ride and get a cone of ice cream. Just get in your car and just drive. And if you don't even feel like driving, just sit in your yard and just relax. Enjoy what your hands are working so hard for. We get up and go out. My voice this morning. We get up and we go out and we work hard for the things that we have. But are you enjoying your house? I mean, you paying for it. Are you enjoying your car? Are you having peace in your own home? That's what we out here working hard for. And then you mean to tell me when I come home, I can't unwind and get the day off of me and get everybody else's problems and all these thoughts? I can't go home and be in peace? So make sure that your home is a very peaceful place for you. You shouldn't have to leave your home to go find peace. When I get off work, I love coming home and sticking the key in my door, because I got peace here. And I ain't gonna let nobody come up in here and disturb our peace. No, 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 no. Not it. Yeah, I'm about to say my address. Girl, you gonna have folk at your house and you really ain't gonna have no peace. Make sure that your mental is right so that you can make the right decisions in your life. Now y'all go be great.